Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Will Bay, coming at you with some other stuff that's a little bit different than what I normally get. I got a buddy, Matt, who runs a little thrift store in town. He just gets like tons of weird shit in there. And sometimes it's something he can use and sell, and sometimes he likes to just kind of move it on to me. So here's what I got. I got a big pile of Mad magazines. And I've kind of gone through phases where I really liked Mad Magazine. And then I've gone through some phases where Mad Magazine really sucked. And I think these are kind of past the era I was into. I kind of like the early 90s Mad. As it got later 90s and early 2000s Mad, it started to get so like preachy and liberal. I really, really had a hard time stomaching it. But I always appreciate their art. And there was a lot of great comic artists that worked in them. So the first one I got here is just an amazing X-Files cover. And you know, it's got your typical Mad Magazine stuff. But I got Mad Dr. Katz, South Park. Let's slightly back this up. Mad ER, which I don't know if you were back in the day. You remember ER was like the hottest shit on TV. Introducing the dumbest things people have said of 1998. Here's one I thought was cool. The Twisted World of Pro Wrestling. You don't see Stone Cold on the cover of Mad Magazine very often. And they tackle a lot of Alanis Morissette. They felt like making fun of her a lot. Which, you know, whatever. I liked this cover. Godzilla Bites. Let me adjust my camera just slightly. There we go. I feel much better about that. When it's a little uneven, it always kind of bothers me. Oh my god, Kenny killed Alfred. Sweet. Jerry Springer, Pamela Lee. Just Shoot Me. Everybody Loves Raymond. Not a ton going on with that. And this is something I didn't know. These are the like regular ones. That Mad, when you had a subscription to it, came with these weird, like, white slipcovers. We are the weakest link. So you get this like extra piece of art, or sometimes it'd be a joke or something, but you get this extra input on the covers. And it would keep your cover safe when they shipped it. Scream 2. I actually love Scream 2. It's probably one of my favorite of the series. And yeah, that just slips off. And I guess they were held with like a staple, but you could pop it open. Oh no, not another issue. And Y2, ooh, Y2K. Gotta love the whole Y2K thing. That was a big bunch of shit. Kind of like some other stuff that's going on right now. The 50 worst things about sports. Yeah, that could probably be updated. Madmag.com. This paper from 100% recycled Florida Chads. Awesome. Oh, it's Johnny Knoxville. I was like, who is that? It's Jackass. Cool. Survivor Has Spoken. Gotta love their covers, though. Castaway. We squeeze Malcolm in the middle. Yeah, some of the stuff Matt had going on inside of it was... Some of it was brilliant. Some of it was just shit. Sergio Argoni stuff was always great. And it's probably worth like the whole collection itself just to see like some of his work. I always loved his stuff. Our pledge: William Shatner will never be our spokesperson, our spokesman. I don't know why. That seems like an error because he's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Loose and oily stools from reading this magazine. You know, I'd actually believe that. Let's see what the cover is. Charlie Brown finally wringing her neck. That bitch always moves the football. Technically, Lucy was always in love with him. Who wants to be a millionaire? And that's our final answer. When I saw this the other day, I was trying to remember, is Regis Philbin still alive or did he pass away? I think he died, but I think I forgot that, and that was kind of weird. Yeah, but like I said, you get a new weird thing on every cover. In this issue is Harry Potter. This is March 2000. I kind of feel like pulling all these covers off just so you can see the actual covers. But I feel like maybe that's wrong. I don't know. You let me know. What would you guys do? What the hell would you do with this many Mad magazines? No, Scott, I'm probably not going to just give them to you. The 20 Dumbest Things and People of 2099. Of course, Jar Jar Binks is on there. Because that wasn't a good idea. I do love that movie, but it was not a great idea. The Real Slim Shady. Backyard Wrestling. Dead Politicians. Vote Mad. We torched the 20 Olympics. Sydney, Australia. I remember those. That's funny. We dump on Britney Spears, High School Losers, and the Taco Bell dog. Why would you want to dump on the Taco Bell dog? Why would you want to dump on Britney Spears? Because they exist. The 50 Worst Things About TV. Man, I am sure that could be updated. Because, damn, yo. You seen what the fuck is on TV now? Yep. Collect 2 of 2 covers. Get them both. Pokemon Practice. I'm not familiar with that pop culture reference. That's crazy. Also not that familiar with these people on the cover. You know, I was around then. That's what's really crazy. Like, this was my era. And when you have this pop culture references on the front that I'm not getting, maybe that's a sign that you weren't really on cue with pop culture at the time, Mad. There's your clear pop culture references that I understand, and that actually looks great. Kind of love that. There was a lot to make fun of in that movie. I can look back on it now and really appreciate it, but back when it first came out, I was like not so into it. There. Definite. Pop-up videos, X-Files, Hanson, and Titanic. That covers a big period of history right there. That is hitting the nail on the head as far as pop culture references. Yo-Yo's, Dharma and Greg, and the Waterboy. In 1999, why were you having an issue about yo-yos? I don't know that yo-yos were that hot of a commodity back then. Probably could have touched on something a little bit more dead on. 20th Century, why it sucked. Well, I don't think it sucked. I actually was kind of a fan of that century. Let me back this up just a touch because we're getting out of room here. Pokemon. Finally. We should see some Pokemon. Ricky Martin, NASCAR, Tarzan, Austin Powers. That is flippin' sweet. That is probably one of the better Mad magazine covers I've seen. I'm into that hardcore. I'm going to try and stop bumping my camera, but I got it sitting on a cardboard box here. It's kind of hard. There's one. We shoot down Wild Wild West. Somebody should have, because, you know. Damn. What were you doing, Will Smith? You made some good shit. And then then you made some shit. Probably one of the most memorable Mad Magazine covers I can think of. I remember when this came out. I still like it. And I got both covers, so that's cool. We got Make Your Own Beanie Baby. As It Happens. Roller Jam, Comic Books, NYPD Blue. I wonder what they say about comic books. My Love Affair with Laura Croft. Gosh, Laura was everywhere back then, wasn't she? She was in my last video a whole shit ton with all those video game magazines. Tomb Raider, Sci-Fi, the NBA. Looks like a claymation Alex Trebek. There you go. Rushmore, Star Trek Insurrection. And then randomly, one issue of Cracked, which I always used to think was like not as good, but I actually think Cracked is probably better than Mad. And, you know, maybe that's wrong, but I've had more luck and more laughs probably with Cracked than Mad. It seems to just be stupider, and I think I like it better. So anyway, that is my stash. That is my weird pile of shit that I got, you know, just more stuff that's kind of out of the ordinary, but it was cool. I wanted to share it. I'm going to pop back to my favorite one of these, which is this X-Files cover. I just love that. I think that looks so great. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That's my story. I'll catch you later. Bye.